Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl Katie here, and today's video is going to be yet another Chatty Get Ready With Me. Big surprise. I feel like I've done a lot of these videos recently, and I don't know, I've just been enjoying it. I mean, I think I've basically, after this video, I won't really have enough new products to do a full face, so I might not do another one for a while, but you never know. But I mean, I don't know, I've just really been enjoying doing these types of videos. And by the way, this is going to be another trying out new products, or at least new to me products kind of video. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. But before we get on into this video, you guys know the drill. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. But other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so I already have you guys zoomed up. I don't have a new foundation. Well, I did have a new foundation, and I tried to use it. It didn't work for me, so I was like, I'm not even gonna bother with that. So, no new foundation right now, but that's okay. It'll give me time to talk while I put my foundation on. That way I don't get so sidetracked. Alright, so yeah. So today I've been feeling super chatty. I don't know why. I just am. So, pardon me if I chat your ear off. I don't know. I might not, but you know. I do feel pretty chatty today. Maybe that's why I felt like doing another Chatty Get Ready With Me. Although, I don't know, I feel like towards the beginning of the month and things, after I've already done my Shop My Stash videos, I'm kind of in limbo waiting for subscription boxes and things to show up. So I have to have like filler videos pretty much, and I feel like Chatty Get Ready With Me's are good filler videos. But I have been discussing, at least in the past couple of Chatty Get Ready With Me's, I've been talking about expanding my channel, I guess, a little bit, or the types of videos on here. I'm going to be starting doing different types of videos, one of those being crafting videos, and I am planning on doing those types of videos, but I'm still kind of in prepping mode of doing those types of videos. I think my first craft video will be painting, or at least attempting to paint. I've really taken a liking or an interest in painting recently, and so I want to try painting even though I don't know what I'm doing. I have a general gist of how to paint. It's just thinking or having an idea of how to do something and then actually doing it is totally different, so it may be a total fail, but that's okay. Hopefully it'll be entertaining nonetheless. I forgot to show you guys what I was using. I'm using the NYX Born to Glow Natural Radiant Foundation. So far, I really like this foundation. It's pretty decent. But anyways, so I will be adding crafting videos. I don't know what all type of crafting videos, but I will start doing that on my channel soon, hopefully. But anyways, I think, like I said, I'm going to try painting first, but I'm trying to do a rough sketch of what I want to paint, and that's taking me a bit longer than I thought it would. So yeah. But how is everyone doing? It's already February, so Valentine's Day is going to be coming up soon. Does anybody have any plans for Valentine's Day? My husband and I usually don't celebrate Valentine's Day. We don't really make a big deal of it. We may go out to eat or something, but a lot of places are still kind of closed down and things. And plus, I don't know, Valentine's Day is always super busy when it comes to like restaurants, so we probably won't, but maybe we'll get something to go. So yeah, so let me know down in the comments if you guys have any plans. Alright, so I'm just gonna go in with the products until I get to new products, and then I'll tell you what I'm using. If you want to know what I'm using, I'm basically using products that were in my Shop My Stash. I'll tell you when I get to the new products, but right now I'm just gonna go in with concealer. So let's see, do I have a life update? Kind of, I mean, so as you guys know, I've said this several times in my videos, we're remodeling, doing some renovation in our going to be master bedroom. That's going really well. the bathroom is basically done. We're just missing a couple of things that we're waiting for to come in. The bedroom is mostly done, but we still haven't put flooring in yet. So, and the reason why we haven't put flooring in is we're waiting to finish the closet because it is a pretty big walk-in closet. So we're waiting to do the flooring until we're done with the closet so we could just do the bedroom and then the closet all in one swoop kind of thing. That way we don't have to, my husband just wants to do it all at once. So that's why we don't have flooring yet in the bedroom yet, but that'll hopefully be coming soon. My husband hung all the drywall up in the closet now because it was just bare walls, but now it's actually got drywall up. So yesterday we did bedding and taping. So he's gonna go back in and kind of float it is what it's called, like giving texture to the walls basically, but it's called like floating and stuff, and then give texture to it. So that shouldn't take too long. So after that is gonna be the fun part where we actually design the closet, which I'm really looking forward to. And just so you guys know, if I'm telling you guys about all this renovation and stuff, I'm not bragging by any means. It's just, I don't know, I feel like you guys would want to know updates on that, how it's coming along. I mean, like I said before, I'm going to be doing I do plan on showing a video on my channel of the process of the renovation, you know, the before and after, showing you guys what it looked like and everything like that. So that will be coming out eventually once we get it all done. But we're getting really, really close, and we're getting to the part that I've been looking forward to the most, which is designing of the closet. So, you know, what I mean by that is like designing the layout, you know, because having a walk-in closet has always been like, I wouldn't say a dream, but it's always been like a goal of mine. And you may be like, well, that's kind of vain and all that, you don't need. No, I don't need a big walk-in closet, but I mean, if that's something I'm able to have, then I don't see anything wrong with having it. And, you know, you may look at it or something and be like, that's a lot of wasted space and everything. But I mean, this is my life. This is what I want. This is what I've always wanted. And so, I don't know, I'm super happy to be able to achieve that goal or that. So, I don't know. I'm happy about it. But I know how people can be. They look at things and you're like, well, you don't need that, and yeah. And you're right, I don't need it, but it is what I want. It makes me happy. And that's that. I'm not living my life for other people. I do what I want. Anyway, so I've been looking at Pinterest a lot, trying to get like ideas and things. Because my husband and I are kind of complete opposite when it comes to this. He, you know, he does the work and stuff, so he can picture everything in his head and be like, okay, this is what I want to do, and plan it all out in his head, where I have to see it. I have to be able to visualize it, so that's why I like to go to Pinterest and be like, okay, I like these things about this closet. Can we do that kind of thing? And that way I can it helps me explain to him what I'm wanting. By just showing him, like, I like this about this closet. Not necessarily this part, but this part right here. And he'll be like, okay, now I know what you're talking about. Because I have trouble explaining things sometimes, or kind of like getting him to understand what I'm wanting. Because, yeah. But I think I'm going to put a little makeup vanity in my walk-in closet. So it's kind of like, ultimately going to be my place to get ready. You know, it's not just going to be just for clothes and things. I'll have some of my makeup in there, probably not all of it, but the stuff that I'm using every day definitely will be in there. And by the way, just use brow product. Alright, and then I'm going to set my face, and then I can move on to the products that are new. I just didn't have a new foundation. Well, I did, like I said, but it didn't work out. I didn't have a new brow product, I didn't have a new concealer, and not a setting powder, so we're almost getting to the stuff that's new to me. Anyway, so I've been looking for like a vanity And at first I thought I wanted like a really nice vanity. Like, I don't know if anybody's ever seen Impressions. I think it's called Impressions vanities, but they're super nice and super big and luscious looking, but they are so expensive. So I was looking at them, I was like, yeah, I just can't justify the price that these cost. Like, I'm just, no, I can't do it. I mean, I could, but I would feel horrible afterwards. And I don't know, I would feel, I don't know. I have trouble spending a lot of money just on like things that I'm just like, that's too much, you know? Just because it's like a certain brand or whatever. But they look really nice. It's just, I don't think I couldn't spend the money on that. Alright, so setting powder on. So let's finally get to some of the newer products. Alright, so I do have a new bronzer to try out. And I think I got this for Christmas. My sister gave this for me. I think it was for Christmas. This is the Take Home the Bronze by The Balm. I knew that this was popular a while back, and I don't know, I've heard a lot of people rave about it, so I wanted to try it out. And like I said, my sister gave it to me for the holidays, so I was pretty happy about that. Thanks, sis, for the gift. But here's what it looks like. So it's just this nice bronzer. Hopefully it's not too orangey or anything. It says it's supposed to be like anti-orange, so we will see. So I'm gonna go in with that. So anyway, so I've been looking for a vanity, and you know, vanities have like tons of drawers and all that. But the more I was thinking about it, the more I was like, you know, I could just go in with something. I could just have like a very simple vanity, because I'm not really gonna store tons of makeup in my closet, or at least I don't plan on it. So I honestly just need something like just a simple desk that has maybe like 2 drawers just to put some makeup in. But like I said, I'm not planning on storing all of my makeup in my vanities, so I don't need one that big. So I think I'm gonna keep an eye out at Ross or TJ Maxx for like a nice like desk or something, and just use that instead. By the way, this closet that I keep talking about is not just for me. My husband will also be using the closet as well. But yeah, so that's an update on that. What else? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure a lot of my followers are subscribed to BoxyCharm, or maybe you're not. But I know several of my fellow YouTuber friends are subscribed. I saw sneak peeks of, apparently they're doing another Boxy pop-up. I think it's coming out Monday, or that's when you can buy stuff from the pop-up is Monday. And man, I've seen some spoilers, and I have a feeling I'm going to be dropping some dough, a little bit of dough, on this sale that they're about to have, because I've seen some of the spoilers, and there's a couple of things that I'm already eyeing, and I'm just like, ooh, I don't need it, but I want it, especially because I saw that they have one of Dominique Cosmetics palettes on there. I mean, I think it's originally like $44, and they have it on sale for like $24. So I'm kind of eyeing it. It's a berry one though, so I'm not really for sure if I want it. It looks really pretty, but it's like purpley shades. I think it does have some neutrals, but I don't know. Let me know if any of you guys have seen the pop-up spoilers or sneak peeks, and let me know what you guys think. Should I get that palette? Should I not? I really like Dominique Cosmetics palettes, but I don't know. I don't need another palette, but alright, so moving on to blush. I picked up this World of Blushes from Benefit from TJ Maxx, like, I don't know, a while back, not too long ago, but it's like a travel size, but it has 3 blushes that I don't have, so that's why I got it. I have the Hoola bronzer, but I didn't have these. But I mean, it comes with the Hoola bronzers, but anyways. So here's what this looks like. It's just like this little travel size little palette here. But I think I'm just gonna kind of blend all 3 blushes together and see what that creates. I do like Benefit's blushes or products. Their bronzer's pretty nice. By the way, take home the bronzer was, I like it. I think it looks nice. This does have a lot of kick up though. Maybe mixing it's not such a good idea, so I'll just go into one. Rockster. Ooh, I think that's pretty. Anyways, like I said, I've seen several, I don't know, just the palettes that I saw so far. I'm just like, I may have to buy some because, I don't know, I don't need more makeup, but there's a lot of products that I've been wanting to try out, and if I can find them for a good deal, I'm going to pick them up. I also saw that ColourPop had yet another launch collection. It was the February, or like Valentine's Day one. I missed it, but the products actually looked really cute. Like they had several, I think they had 3 blushes, and they're all like in heart like packaging. It looked really cute. The palettes actually looked really pretty too, but by the time I realized it had launched, a lot of the stuff was already sold out. So hopefully if they restock it, I'll pick some up, but if not, it's no biggie. But I did see that they came out with like the handheld mirror that I was really tempted to get, but I think I'll just wait until I actually like place an order in to get it, but that would be more like a collectibles item. Oh, by the way, see this nice little tumbler I got from TJ Maxx for like $10, which $10 is a lot, but this is a pretty good size, and it is stainless steel, and like it doesn't sweat, which is nice. Yeah, I hate it whenever the metal like sweats and it's all wet and stuff, but no, this one doesn't, so it's really nice. And it keeps my drink pretty cold. I think it's insulated, so I really like it. I like tumblers like that. Alright, so blush is on. I think it actually looks really nice. So that's done. Alright, so now for highlighter. I picked up this little like travel size kit. I get a lot of travel size products from TJ Maxx, but this is the Becca highlighter, and this is in the shade Lilac Good? Good? I don't know. It's this cute little bitty highlighter that I tried out today. It came with like a lip product, but it's not like a lipstick product. It was like lip balm or something. It was like supposed to like be plumping or something. I just got it for the highlighter because I wanted to try out the highlighter and it wasn't too expensive. So, but anyways, going in with a highlighter brush. It is kind of like purpley looking, but it does kind of look like it has like a, I don't know, like a gold, I don't know. Kind of like gold flecks to it as well. It does look pretty though. It's not too purpley in my opinion. Just like maybe a hint. Ooh yeah, that's very pretty. Oh yeah, very pretty. And most of the time with like highlighters and things like travel size, even though they're small, they'll last you a while because, you know, it doesn't take much highlighter to, you don't have to apply too much to get it to like show up. So yeah, this is actually really pretty. I really like this. I am glad I picked it up. Now on to the palette. So the palette I'm going to be trying out is from Too Faced. I picked this up once again from TJ Maxx because apparently that's where I get all my makeup from. But anyways, this is the chocolate bar palette. I've always wanted to try one of these, but I never wanted to pay full price for them. So, you know, like I said, if I see it at TJ Maxx or somewhere, if I see it somewhere at a discounted price, I'm going to pick it up. So yeah, I'm just going to try this out. I don't really know what I mean. It's obviously neutral, so I'm going to probably use a neutral look, but it does have some like nice purple shades over here. I'll give you guys a close-up of it. I'm going to go into the shade over here, which is Hazelnut. And just use that as my transition shake, because that's how I do. It's pretty pigmented so far. So yeah, back to the renovation kind of stories, I guess. I don't know, not really stories, but anyway, you know, I've mentioned that my husband does all the work mostly. I mean, I help where I can, but he's the experienced one when it comes to that stuff, so he's always, you know, he does it all mostly. Like I said, I help where I can, but that's not much. I can do the mudding and the taping and the painting, but when it comes to like the other stuff, I'm not very good at it. Anyways, but with him doing all that work, stuff happens sometimes, and I always like when he's working in the house, I always like listen. I can hear all the construction work, and sometimes if I hear like a loud bang or something, I come down because I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't let him have fallen off a ladder or something. So I kind of get worried. I'm one of those people. I'm working on it, not trying to be such a worry person, but it takes time, and I still do worry. But anyway, sometimes they're not false alarms. He hasn't fallen off a ladder, and I'm sure he won't, but he did like cut himself once, and it wasn't like, you know, have to take him to the hospital type of cut, but it was like a cut where like, okay, we probably need to bandage that a bit and, you know, clean that up and stuff. So he's always like so chill when he's like, oh, I just cut my finger. It was a clean cut, so it'll knit back up and we'll just need to wrap it a bit. I'm like, okay. But I didn't used to be this way, but lately when it comes to that stuff, I get kind of like, I wouldn't say queasy or anything, but I don't like seeing all the blood and everything. And it's really weird for me to be saying that, and I'll tell you why. Because when I was younger, my dad went to nursing school and everything to become a nurse or go into the medical field. All right, I'm gonna go into semi-sweet over here. This one right here, this dark brown. And so he had, you know, I don't remember him going to school, but I remember that he kept his, I don't even think I was born yet. But anyways, when he kept his, I guess the books that he used for training. I don't know if they were his school books or what, or if he just had them because he was into the medical field or whatever. Anyways, he had these medical books. And they were like, I think it was for like trauma or like wound care or something. So they were quite graphic books, I would say. Not like genitalia or anything, but like wounds, you know, like cuts, just a lot of that stuff. And I don't know why my parents allowed me to do this, but when I was younger, I used to look through those books all the time. Didn't faze me at all. Would look through them, and I wasn't like I was like being weird. I don't know why they let me read those or like look through the books. It was all pictures mostly. I mean, it had words, but I didn't read. Or maybe if I did, I didn't really care. I was just looking at the pictures. It didn't creep me out. You know, it was cuts and it was like gross stuff. But it wasn't like I was like being morbid or anything. I was just curious. I would just look through it. Oh, okay, this is how they do that, you know, kind of stuff. And I guess my parents didn't care because they're like, well, maybe she'll go into the medical field too when she gets older kind of thing. Which, no, I did not. And the reason why that I think, why does this stuff now bug me, is because when I was younger, that stuff didn't faze me at all. But now as I'm older, you know, my husband says I got a cut. I'm like, I don't want to see it. I'll wrap it and everything, but I don't want to see it at all. It's just dumb. I don't know why I'm like that, but that's the way I turned out. Anyways, funny little backstory. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go into triple fudge now and darken up the corners. But yeah, so I'm just like, oh man. I tell my husband, I'm like, man, if you ever got like seriously injured or something, I hope I can keep it together and not freak out. Because my husband's fine, by the way. His cut was, like I said, it looked a lot worse than it actually was. It was just one of those cuts that just bleeds a lot. And it wasn't like he lost buckets and buckets of blood. It was just one that you had to wrap up and, you know, kind of put some pressure on it. But he's fine. We got him all bandaged up and he went right back to work working on the room, because that's his style. But yeah, I just hope, I'm sure I could if it was something that was serious, I'd be able to keep it together, but man, wish I wasn't so squeamish sometimes. Alright, so this is looking actually really nice, I think. I don't know, I'm kind of drawn to these purple shades over here. I think I'm gonna dip into this shade here, which is Candied Violet, and kind of just see what that does. I just like put that like right there. I think it's a lot darker than it looks in the pan, so that's why I'm putting it kind of over the dark stuff that I just put down. And I'll use my fingertip. I always feel like fingertips work better. Yeah. So far this palette's nice. The mattes work really well. The shimmers don't feel like the creamiest, but they are showing up. Alright, so like I was saying, the color might have changed a bit. I had to charge my battery because it was dying, so I had to take a small break. But back to what I was doing. So I just placed the purple Candied Violet down. I think it actually looks pretty nice. So the shimmer doesn't feel like super creamy, but it is pretty pigmented. So now I think I'm gonna go into, actually I think I'm just gonna bring that purple all the way across. Or maybe I'll do like, I don't know what I wanna do. I think I'm gonna go back into the purple. So scratch that. I'm just gonna bring it Candied Violet all the way across. So I don't really, those other two shimmers are just kind of darker, and I don't really. There, I think that's pretty. Alright, so now I'm just gonna do my bottom lash line, and I'm basically going to do what I did on the top when it comes to like the mattes, as I am going to do on the bottom. So I'm going to go in with that, I guess it was called salted caramel. I called it wrong, but I said it was hazelnut, but it's not, it's salted caramel. I probably won't put the shimmer on the bottom, but I will do the mattes the same. I wasn't planning on doing a purple look today, but, you know, that's what ended up working out. I feel like it got dark in here. Does it look dark in here? Why is it so dark in here? It's like my camera decided to adjust the lighting, and I don't like it. So my husband and I have been looking for, like, TV shows to, like, watch together. We kind of have different, I don't know, we have different tastes, so sometimes it's not really hard to find one that we like, but we do have to search for one that we both like, because I like more thrillers, kind of sometimes a little bit of drama kind of shows, and he likes sci-fi, action, you know, so we have a little bit of different taste. But a while back, I don't know where I got this from, but I got the first season of Mentalist. I think it was either given to me or I got it from a friend. Somehow I came across this TV show, and I've had it for a while. But we decided to watch it together, because we're like, you know, we own it. Why not watch it? And he actually really likes the show, and I like it too. It's like an older show. I mean, it's not like old, but it's like 2000, I don't know, 6 or 8 or something when it came out. I think I may have the date wrong, but I mean, it's an older show, and we actually really like it. So I went ahead and bought all the rest of the seasons, because he was like, I want to watch the rest of it, because we binge watched the first season, and it's not one that's like on Netflix or Hulu. At least I don't think it is. I didn't see it on there, so I had to like buy them. I bought them off of Amazon. Now I'm waiting for them to come in, but I don't know, we like it a lot. But yeah, it's called The Mentalist. Like I said, it's an older show. I had never seen it before. I think I remember it being on TV, but Never watched it. But it's about this guy. I guess he's just really, kind of reminds me of like Psych or something. This guy's really just really observant, or can tell when people are lying and stuff, and he's a consultant for the cops, for the detectives, I guess, or whatever they're called. Alright, now I'm just going in with some mascara. And yeah. The guy's pretty funny. The only reason why he's being a consultant for them is some serial killer. I mean, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, watch it, but if you don't want to know what happens, I mean, I don't think it's a big spoiler, but the whole purpose of him helping the cops and stuff is he wants to help catch the serial killer who, like I said, spoiler alert, who murdered his wife and kid and daughter. And so now he's helping them, so in case they ever find him or get more cases or have more, or if the serial killer strikes again, then he can be involved in the case and help catch him, because he wants revenge. But it's a good show. I recommend it if you don't have anything else to watch. This turned out a little bit darker than I was planning on it being, but that's okay. Alright, now I'm just going to go in with some ColourPop lipstick, and this is in the shade Ariel. Alright, and then I'm just going to go ahead and set my face with the MAC Prep and Prime. And there we go. Just going to tap in. But yeah, not too shabby. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing a purple eyeshadow look, but I don't know, just kind of how it turned out. Alright, so let me do kind of like my final thoughts and everything. Actually, everything I tried out today I actually like. The only thing I didn't like was the foundation. I didn't show the footage of me trying this out because it was such a fail, and it was just, I had to wipe it off. But I tried to try out this Sephora full coverage foundation that I found at TJ Maxx for like $4. I didn't, when I bought this, I didn't see that it said matte on it, and I was like, oh no. When I brought it home, I was like, oh dear, it says matte. And from trying that Milk foundation that was a matte, it just didn't work for me. And then for one thing, this was way too light for me. It said it was the lightest one there because the other one was like a darker, like I knew it was gonna be too dark for me, so I was hoping I could make this one work. But for starters, it was way too light on me. It was like super pale, like I look sick. But then because it's a matte, it started drying down and not making my skin look so good, so I just completely wiped it off. So this was a fail. But the other products, like I said, so you didn't get to see me try this out because I was just like, it was a fail. I had to wipe it all off. But anyways, but the other products, the bronzer I actually really liked. I think it looks pretty nice. The blush is really nice. I tried mixing all three of them together, but that wasn't really working, so I think the pans are big enough to where I could just focus on one. I tried the Rockstar today, and I think it actually looks really pretty. But I kind of dipped into all three of them at first, but I kind of more focused on Rockstar here. But they all seem really nice. Their products always smell so nice. The highlight I was actually really impressed with. I thought it was going to have more of like a purplish hue to it, so I was a little nervous about it. But to me, it looks very gold. I don't know, I think it really looks nice, especially on camera, and in person it looks pretty, it looks really pretty. So very happy with this. And like I said, even though this is a travel size and it's pretty tiny, this is gonna last me a pretty long time. I mean, highlighter, you don't need much highlighter for it to show up. And then the palette I think is actually nice. I still think the shimmers are not like top-notch quality, like they're not the creamiest, but the mattes were actually really nice. I thought they blended out really well, and even though I'm saying the shimmer was not very creamy, it's still very pigmented. You can see it pretty well on my lid. So not too mad about this, glad to have it. It doesn't, I don't know, it smells I guess like chocolate, but not really. It smells like fake chocolate. But yeah, I'm excited to get more use out of this. It's a good palette so far. And it does kind of have like it is mostly a matte, it is very much a neutral palette, but it does have some green over here. We've got gold. We have these kind of darker purplish shades over here, so I think it has a good mixture. So yeah, overall, pretty happy with everything that I tried today. But yeah, that is going to do it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like to see these types of videos, and comment down below what you thought of the products that I tried out today. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!